Hello, I'm Dr. Alan Widener from Massage Chair Relief, and today is our bi-weekly massage chair industry update for Friday, October 7th, 2022. Thank you so much for joining me today. Let me get started by telling you that the Furniture for Life chairs, many of them have increased in price as of October 3rd. We have the GTS 9 has gone up to $11,999 from $99.99, and the GTS 7, these are the Kai chairs, the GTS 7 has gone up to $99.99 from $89.99. The D-Course Cirrus and Stratus have each gone up $500 each, the Katana has gone up to $29.99 from $24.99. And of course, in the new year is often a time when prices will go up, and I believe that there will be some price increases for other Furniture for Life products at that time, but we will let you know about that as the time draws near. By the way, the price increase for this recent price increase it happened pretty short order. I think we had a week notification to raise the price, so there wasn't a lot of notification for folks, and I feel bad about that. Speaking of the GTS 9 from Kai, they have put a hold on new orders. They are back ordered so significantly. I think it's about 4 months now because they don't have the inventory to match the demand. I haven't seen a 4-month back order since, well, for a long time. I think maybe at the beginning of COVID, we maybe saw a 3 to 4 month delay because of all the hassles created by the COVID epidemic or pandemic. As a matter of fact, it was more into the middle of the pandemic. But anyways, needless to say, they're back ordered on the GTS 9. The GTS 7 is in stock, but the GTS 9 is not. And they're not taking new orders right now, but they will be as soon as they've got their inventory figured out. Let's see, we've got the Econ, the Osaki Econ Plus at $59.99 on sale. The i9, Luraco has recently discontinued the i9, and they're just selling off existing inventory, and all they've got left is the black. They are introducing a new upgraded version of the i9 called the i9 Max. And the i9 Max has some changes to the chair, and I can go through some of those changes with you. I wrote an article about it just last week, and you can read the article on my blog. But they have upgraded some things, and so now they're introducing the new iMax chair. They're introducing them right now. I believe they'll be shipping in a couple of 2 to 3 weeks. I know we're expecting the upgrades in our showrooms. And of course, we'll keep you posted about that too. But they're going to have improved neck and shoulder massage and comfort. The head tended to fall back a little bit far when you're leaning back onto the roller or onto the chair back where the rollers were, and they've improved the comfort of that. From what I understand, is they've made the frame come forward a little bit more, the roller track come forward a little bit more to give the head some support for those that are sitting in it. It still can handle people up to 6'10", 300 pounds. But they're just changing the configuration of the chair back at the top so that the head has more support. They're going to have a hand stretching feature, and I don't exactly quite know what that is yet, but I understand that when you're in the stretch program, there'll be a part of there's an actuator is a component of the chair that facilitates the movement of parts of the chair. So there's an actuator for the foot, for the ottoman or the footrest going up and down, actuator for the chair back going up and down, and now Luraco has a patent pending for an actuator on the hand. So I haven't seen it yet, and I haven't had it fully described to me, but from what I'm assuming is that when you lean back in the stretch and the actuator in the legs are pulling your legs down, and the actuator in the back is pulling your back, pulling your shoulders back, and your back, the back is reclining. I believe there's something that's probably going to be pulling your hands out, and that is an actuator for a stretch of the hand. They have an improved calf roller, and I don't know yet for sure what that is. They have a new USB port for phone charging, and they have now, which is kind of a cool idea, they have a modem in each of the chairs, and what the modem facilitates is software upgrades through your Wi-Fi at home or wherever the chair is at. So now if there's an upgrade to the software, they don't have to send out a new motherboard for you. They can just upgrade it over the Wi-Fi, and that will facilitate easier upgrades, less hassle and less time for repairs if there is a problem with the software of your chair. And if they upgrade the software generally, they can just upload it through the modem. So that's kind of a new feature. Now, the price has gone up $1,000 to $13,490. So whether that price is worth it or not depends on the person who's buying them, who's buying the chair. Luraco, of course, as I've mentioned before, is the only US-made massage chair. But you know, they still have all the old features. They have the arm rollers, they have the calf and foot rollers, they have the full leather upholstery. I've been told that the fit in the chair is a little bit more comfortable now. I don't know if it's strictly with the head and neck, but I don't know if there's been some other changes. We'll let you know about that once we get the chair. They still have the sliding armrests. You know, they had the armrests. The armrests would slide back like slide doors so you could get in from the side. And for some people, particularly elderly or people in severe back pain, could slide in like a car, as opposed to having to go to the front of the chair and, you know, kind of moving backwards into the chair, which is how most chairs work. Well, this chair has a sliding armrest. Well, in the original i9, it had a little tab, a little nobule that you had to grab with your fingers and pull up, and then push the armrest back. Well, that feature is now electronic. And there's a button on the outside of the armrest, so you can reach on the outside of the armrest to this button and push it. And you can even do it when you're standing facing the side of the chair. You can put your knee up against it if you have trouble putting your hands on it. So they've made an electronic sliding armrest now, which is kind of a cool feature. I think it's a great idea because it is hard to find that knob on both sides to slide the door back, on either side to slide the door back. And apparently, you know, some elderly folks that have maybe rheumatoid arthritis or have limited mobility of their hands had trouble, first of all, locating the nobule because it was obscured by the hip pillows and the seat pillows, but also it was a little tough to lift too if you didn't have the dexterity with your fingers. So that's kind of a cool upgrade as well for that chair. Still comes with a 3-year parts and labor warranty, 2 more years of parts. But what they've done now with the new one is they've upgraded they've upgraded warranty on the leather alone. It's now 10 years leather upholstery upgrade, or not upgrade, but warranty. So the leather, it's actual like automobiles car seat leather. It's durable leather. It's not maybe as soft and plushy as you might expect from some furnitures, but it is a very durable car seat, automotive, if you will, leather upholstery. It's a very beautiful chair, very handsome looking chair. Nice lines, nice stitching, beautiful chair. Now, that's not it, and that's not all of it. Now they've also got the IMAX Special Edition, which replaces the Custom Edition chair that we have right now. And this chair is actually going to be $500 less than it was before. It's not $15,490, it's $14,990 now. So $1,500 more than the IMAX original. And we're getting the Special Edition in our showrooms because the split track, this chair does have a split track. The upper track is going to be dual rollers. And the lower track will be, I believe the lower track's going to be quad rollers, but anyways, you're going to have dual rollers, and we like the dual roller feature because it can dig in deeper. We've seen that kind of roller technology on the hybrid and the circadian chairs. Luraco used to have it on the old i7 Plus chair, and it's something I like because it gives you a more focal specific drilling down by the massage rollers into your muscles, and I particularly like it on the neck and shoulder. So I'm excited about that as well. Now, The special edition has that dual roller track at the top. The regular i9 does not. The i9 Max does not have that. It has an emergency power backup to restore the chair to the original position. So let's say you're sitting in your chair and the power goes out. And I've heard this happening, where the power will go out and someone is stuck in a reclined position, or I believe even if you have a surge or something and it blows out the fuse to whatever, it doesn't have to be a big power outing like Hurricane Ian or something like that. It can be something as simple as a breaker going off and or a fuse in the chair going out, and you're stuck in the reclined position. Well, now you've got this backup battery pack. Now, they have two more editions above that. They have the Billionaire Edition, which has a level 2 package of software customization. You see, the Custom Edition, or the Special Edition, has a level 1, and I don't really know fully what that means. I know it means that you can program your name on the remote control. The Billionaire Edition, I believe you can program your picture as well, along with your name, but I don't know. It says that it has special embedded software version for the keypad PCB, the motherboard PCB, the daughterboard PCB that allows the user to customize the chair performance in auto modes. I don't know what that means yet, but that is the upgrade. That's primarily the software customization. That also includes putting a picture of yourself with your name. But anyways, that's the Billionaire Edition. That one's $29,990, and then they have an IMAX Royal Edition, which has a lot of gold, 18 karat gold. It has now in the Special Edition, it has a leather tag that goes on the headpiece, and that little leather tag has your name imprinted on it. Well, the Royal Edition has that, not a leather tag, but a solid gold nameplate, and I've seen a picture of it. It's really quite beautiful, quite. It really stands out. It's a very pronounced feature. They also have 18 karat gold plated remote control cover, and 18 karat gold plated trims on the armrest and the footrest, and the 18 karat gold plated massage chair robot arms, which is fascinating. I've never seen that. Well, I haven't seen gold on any chair, but I haven't seen gold massage chair arms, roller arms, which I think is kind of interesting. But that chair goes for $49,990. So you're going up in price, but there is a certain portion of our demographic that will love these chairs, even the Royal and the Billionaire, because of the quality of the extras, the extra features. Now, what do I want to say? Oh, that chair, we still have the original i9s in our showroom. We'll be swapping those out later this month for the new i9 Max Special Edition. What else was I going to tell you about that? Well, I don't recall, but anyways, those chairs will be it's going to be on the website probably within the week. We've handed it off to our web development guy, and he's going to get all 4 of those products up. And I'll get it tweaked and add the certain things that I need to add for each product, regarding the features and the symptoms and all the other things that go into our chair finder software. And those chairs should be up next week. So keep your eyes peeled for that. There'll be more information on that forthcoming. We have another chair that's going to be coming out. I can't tell you what it is. It's an old brand, but they're coming out with a new model, and that will be 1st of November. So we'll let you know about that probably on the next update. Now, I wanted to just finish up. I hope I haven't forgotten anything. Sometimes I don't write down all the notes I need to write down. But anyways, and if you want to look into greater detail on the i9 upgrades, take a look at that article. I mentioned all that already, but I wanted to go into it in a little more detail. Now, we had there's a wrestler, actor named John Cena, and we found this so cool because we're big advocates of the Make-A-Wish Foundation. I don't know if you realize this, but a portion of every chair that we sell goes to the Make-A-Wish Foundation. I received an award just last week from Mark Simonson from the Make-A-Wish Foundation because, through Massage Chair Relief, I have donated over $100,000, and they gave me this beautiful award to commemorate that level of gifting. They say I won't get another one until we donate $250,000. So that could be a while. It's taken me a few years to get to $100,000. But anyways, I'm a big fan of the Make-A-Wish Foundation. I have 6 children. I have 6 grandchildren, and one of my daughters has juvenile diabetes, and so I am kind of sensitive to kids and to their plight. And anyways, Make-A-Wish grants gifts or wishes to children that have life-threatening diseases. It doesn't necessarily mean they're all terminal, but they are life-threatening. And I have admired this organization for years. As a matter of fact, I used to donate through my patients when I was a chiropractor. And even though when you look at the Make-A-Wish page, our Make-A-Wish page on the Make-A-Wish site, you'll see that we have about 100,000. But when I received this award, it was because we had donated 113,000, and I forgot that we'd also donated, obviously, about 14,000 to Make-A-Wish when I was a chiropractor as well. So that's the total donation by my person, but through 2 different business mediums. So anyways, or media. So anyways, I'm pretty excited about that. But I read an article that John Cena, the actor and wrestler, he has the all-time record of the most wishes granted of 650 wishes. And I am just so impressed by that. It is, now, I hope you realize that to the Make-A-Wish Foundation, a wish costs about $10,000. So if I've donated $113,000, I've only granted like 11 wishes. Doesn't sound like very much. But John Cena has given over 650 wishes, and it was kind of cool. When Mark Simonson from the Make-A-Wish Foundation was at my office last week with this gift, we talked a bit about that. And he said that Make-A-Wish Foundation fly the kids out to the WWF head office. I don't know, it's somewhere down in the south, I believe. But they fly them out, and John Cena spends the whole day with them. Walks them around, introduces them to other stars. And can you imagine kids that are into wrestling? I mean, dude, or people, dude and dudette. When I was a young man, I used to love wrestling, and I don't watch it now, but man, when I was a kid, I thought it was great. Back up in Canada, we had the Calgary, what was it called? The Calgary, no, it was called I can't remember what it was called, but Eugene Whalen was the host. And Stampede Wrestling, that's what it was, Stampede Wrestling. And man, I was a huge fan of that. Well, I can imagine, because I was interested as a kid. I can see why other kids would love this stuff. Plus, the man's an actor. So anyways, he introduces them to all these other star wrestlers that happen to be in the headquarters at the same time as he is. They get to wrestle with him on the mat, on a real mat. And he gives them, the Make-A-Wish Foundation provides a championship belt for the child. And I can only imagine the thrill that these kids feel when they do this. But he is one of the most sought after granters of wishes in the Make-A-Wish world. And I say hats off to John Cena. That's an amazing accomplishment. And there's not a lot of, I put up my award on my Instagram and my video here like it's some kind of big deal. But John Cena, I had no idea this guy. I mean, I never heard of it until I saw this article that was put out in the press. But that's a pretty discreet and amazing gift that he has given to these children, and I'm amazed by it. If you ever want to, really be touched, go to the Make-A-Wish site and read some of the testimonials of kids who have received their wishes. Yeah, it's emotional, man. I remember the first time I went to the Make-A-Wish headquarters here, our local headquarters in Murray, Utah. This was when I was a chiropractor, and I told the lady, I called them and I said, I want to contribute in some way. And she said, well, come on down, we'll give you a tour. Well, I went into that main foyer of the Make-A-Wish building here, and they had these testimonials all over the wall, and they told me to wait here, and the lady that I was dealing with would come and talk to me. Well, I started reading these testimonials and these stories. Oh my gosh, I was sobbing, quite literally sobbing. When the lady came out, she said, oh, hello, Dr. White, you're welcome. And I turned to look at her, tears going down my eyes, my lips were shaking, I couldn't talk. And she laughed and she said, we get that a lot, but it's extremely moving. And if you have any kind of a soft spot for kids, that place will melt you, and it did me. But I'm very, very proud to be associated with them, and you can always check on my website and where we are in our donations. I believe we're about on for the massage chair business. I think we're at like 99,000, something like that. And so we'll have to bump up our goal to 200,000. It was 100,000. Now we're going to bump it up to 200,000. But I couldn't have donated that money if it wasn't for my customers. Because when a customer buys a chair from us, that's when I donate money from the proceeds of every chair that we sell. A portion goes to the Make-A-Wish Foundation. So there's no way I could have done this or got that gift or even have the enjoyment that I have with the Make-A-Wish Foundation if it wasn't for my customers. So thank you very, very much. And even if you don't buy a chair from us, you can go to anywhere on the website, at every product page, you'll see a link to my Make-A-Wish page. Go ahead and donate. And some customers have done that, and I appreciate that, even when they haven't purchased from us. I'm very grateful for that. Well, I guess that's about it for this week. I hope you found this video helpful. If you did, please feel free to thumbs up, like us on our YouTube channel, and know that you can call us anytime at 888-259-5380 and speak to someone almost any time of the day or night. Maybe not in the middle of the night, but if I'm awake, I'll take the call. And during the days, my managers take the calls. But we are always available to answer any questions for you and help you in any way in your decision making with regards to a massage chair. We want you to get something that you're happy with and something that fits every one of your needs, or at least as the most needs that we can match for you. If you're 8 feet tall, we're not going to find a chair for you, but we'll find something that comes close. So anyways, feel free to share this video with your friends and family. Help us spread the word about massage chairs. We do appreciate that. Well, I'm Dr. Alan Widener from Massage Chair Relief, and I will see you again in 2 weeks. Bye-bye.